My mom was abandoned at a hospital in Daegu, South Korea when she was born and adopted into an American family shortly thereafter. My father is number 3 of 8 children. I've been fascinated with the prospect of what my kids could look like since I could fathom the concept, especially eye color. My dad's mom has blue eyes, and 3 of my dad's siblings do too. My mom has the classic dark brown Asian eyes, and my dad has a lighter brown, almost green. Mine are a milk chocolate brown, and my brother's is darker, much closer to my mom's. The idea of having a blue-eyed baby has driven me to embrace all that is genetics in order to understand the probability as well as the process of inheritance. When I first learned about Punnett squares in 7th grade, I thought all traits were Mendelian, passed on through simple dominance, such as my biology teacher's baldness in his family. How then could there be so many different shades of eye color? My friends that hated their brown eyes and claimed them as hazel, or my friends with dark green eyes or light blue eyes, it all puzzled me. I patiently asked each science teacher until I learned for myself how eye color is inherited. It wasn't until AP Biology sophomore year that I finally understood. Eye color is a polygenic trait. There's more than one gene that affects the darkness and color of eyes. I remember getting goosebumps. Finally, I know what to look up to know exactly how the inheritance works. I researched the genes responsible for the variety of colors. Specifically, I looked up phrases like pigmentation of iris and scattering of light in the stroma. The major genes that I discovered were OCA2 and HERC2, both on chromosome 15, and ECYL1 on chromosome 19. OCA2 gene, when activated, transports tyrosine into the melanocytes to produce eumelanin and or pheomelanin. Melanocytes produce 2 types of pigment, dark brown eumelanin and red-orange pheomelanin. The enzymes responsible for the production of the pigment are activated downstream of a G protein-coupled receptor, MC1R. The switch between production of eumelanin and pheomelanin depends on the strength of the MC1R signaling and the availability of an amino acid cysteine, When MC1R signaling is strong, eumelanin is favored. When it's weak, it leads to pheomelanin. A mutation on HER2 interacts with OCA2 and can suppress it, which means no eumelanin is created, and eye color relies on light scattering, also known as blue eyes. ECYL1 gene produces a pigment lipochrome, which creates a green tint to the iris, thus green eyes. The complexities of the inheritance of something that seems simple, like eye color, continue to fascinate me. When I can get my parents to take a genetic test along with my brother and I will be overwhelmingly excited to discover all the possible alleles that I can pass down to my children.